Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Life Coach Corner. We're doing this as community service from Life Coach Philippines International, and what we're doing is helping individuals and coaches to go through a journey of understanding and learning more about toolkits. We've been using toolkits ever since we started with our life coaching profession. I started my life coaching profession back in May 2018. One of the things that Master Coach has been teaching us and how to use and how to see the benefits of toolkits. And why is toolkit important? Well, toolkits, when used properly, when used in ways that would help your clients go through a journey, it allows them to raise self-awareness of where they are as of the present moment. And they can utilize this learning to learn new knowledge, learn new strategies, and develop skills and have the tools for them to make better decisions in their life. And it allows them to really think and feel better so that they can make better decisions. Here in Life Coach Philippines, we train, coach, and build tribes. And if this is the first time you're joining us, I am Life Coach Shaun. I am your coach for today. I am the man from Pasig City, the Life Coach Dad, and a Master Coach Apprentice of Master Coach A, and a certified CACC Life Coach. And I'm also an active member of Life Coach Philippines. And as a life coach, I empower individuals to take control of their life so they can fulfill their full potential. And this month, we're continuing our talks on Beyond the Grind, Mastering the Art of Hustle, which is a double down from last month's topic of Master Coach A. I'm going to talk about something powerful today. So if you have your friends and loved ones in there who are in need of gaining wisdom in their work and in their life, then this is the class for you. Of course, if you want to learn more about what we're doing here and benefits of other knowledge and toolkits that you can utilize, feel free to utilize the search function in Life Coach Philippines International. And there are other Life Coach Corner episodes that you can use for you to succeed in your goals for this year. If you are looking for areas for you to develop skills, to develop or to learn new tools and strategies, we have a handful of toolkits that we you can learn from and you can implement in your day-to-day activities. And if you are a coach and your client is going through some journey, or maybe they're stuck currently and you want to help them out, then utilize the search function here, or just feel free to connect with your CM, your community manager, to help you in your journey. So the last month, Master Coach A deep dive on mastering the art of hustle, which is beyond the grind. And if you are someone who wants to experience on how you can gain more wisdom from the champions, then this is the space for you. Now, I remember a time in which my goal when I started work, and I started work more than 15 years ago in the call center industry, is to get promoted every 2 to 3 years. And one of the goals in there is for me, of course, to financially have a better, uh, have a better lifestyle on the way that I do or I live my life. Because we started in a family of not so well off, and my father needed to continue to work on himself for us to be able to increase the way that we live. And that is something that I imbibed and I've learned from him. And I told myself, because I got married early, we had a child when I was 19 years old, that I needed to do so as well. So during the time, I told myself, hey, every 2 to 3 years, I want to get promoted in my career. And of course, in corporate world, in the corporate setting, being knowledgeable is something that you need to have. Okay, being knowledgeable, having the skills and having the tools for you to succeed, because you cannot be promoted, you cannot be noticed if you're just some mediocre person in there who's going there not doing anything, right? You need to put in the time, put in the effort, put in the skill for you to succeed. And one of the strategies I've implemented that has worked well for me is getting connected or having a conversation or creating a relationship from people that are 2 levels higher than me. So during the time in which I was still an analyst, I would work or talk to a manager. Then when I was promoted as a supervisor, I would talk to an executive and a director, and so on and so forth. So that has served me well because, and I didn't have an understanding back then. I thought that it was just a strategy that worked, but this is something that is a principle base that you can use in you solving or creating solutions for your problem. Maybe you've experienced a time in which you have a handful of problems, or maybe you have a problem right now where the focus more of people is focused on the problem, I'm going to help you out. Start shifting to focus your attention to the solution. So before we begin, I'd just like to acknowledge our coaches who are joining us. Of course, Coach Lim, Coach Candy, Master Coach Yasmin, and Coach Jean. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Tag your friends in there, and let's have a conversation on the topic of gaining wisdom from champions. And again, going back to our conversation, I'm going to connect this to my learnings from Master Coach A last February 13th. So if you want to get the detailed content from Master Coach A, this was in January 13th, and the topic is borrow brilliance. And one of the things that she highlighted is for you to be, you know, if you want to be able to skip the stressors or the challenges or the difficulties in your life, best way for you is to gain wisdom from champions. So who are the champions in your space? If you are in the coaching practice, of course, one of the champions that you don't need to go far is just take a look at Master Coach A, because Master Coach A is a champion in the life coaching profession. She's also a champion as an entrepreneur. She's also a champion as a marketing, as well versed in marketing. So this is something that you can start exploring. So take a look at who are the champions in currently that you are in. You know, are you standing with the standing by side with the champions? It can be a champion in the areas of your health. Maybe there are health buffs there that have gone through difficulties in their health. Yeah, one of the things that I went in through a challenge that I have in the areas of my health because I have asthma, and the tendency is when I'm able to smell something, especially it's smoke. I smoked before, and during the time that I was smoking because of stressors and what have you, I needed to my asthma attack started triggering, and there was a time in which my asthma was so not good, healthy, that I was gasping for breath, that I felt that I wanted to die. And I did my research and understanding of who are the people that have gone through this kind of journey, and I told myself, hey, I need to quit smoking because that's the one that's triggering the asthma attack. So all of these things, if you think about it, is something that you can start taking a look at from other people and following what they've done to gain wisdom from them and utilize this to solve your difficulties or troubles. So think about one difficulty and trouble that you have right now. Okay, think about that. Thank you, Coach Rabel, for joining. What is that one thing that you're experiencing trouble right now? Biggest challenge in solving difficulties is problem is identifying what the problem is really is, or what is the problem that you want to solve. And it's common than not that the problem that people are identifying are the problem that they cannot solve in the first place. They would focus on it's because of the situation, it's because of their boss, it's because of this and that and so on. But when you are identifying a problem, go back to the basics of you. There is a principle and mental model, and if you're interested to know more about mental model, Master Coach is teaching this, which is the first principle thinking. First principle thinking is dissecting everything so to that its basic form. And when you are identified to most basic form, which is you, then you are able to identify which problem that you need to solve. Most common than that, the reality of it, if we go through coaching process, the problem first lies on the individual because there are things that you can control and there are things that you cannot control. So who's with me? Maybe you've learned about this, the locus of control. If you know about that, then you can identify that these things I have control over, these things I don't have control over. So I'm just going to focus my attention on what I can control. And the things that I cannot control, I will find someone who will help me, give me the resources or maybe support me of helping out in the things that I can control. All right. So again, going back, what is the problem that you want to solve? And remember, when you are taking up a problem, is there something that you have that you don't want? So ask yourself that question. Is there something that you have that you don't want? That's why you have a problem? Or is there something that you want but you don't have? So that is different, okay? That is different because it's a different perspective, it's a different need that you have, and it's a different problem that you need to state. So not having a clear definition of the problem sometimes is the problem. Okay, so if you want to solve that problem, take a look at that. and there's perspective. Now, going through the battle of the brilliance, what the first step that you will need to do if you know someone who has gone through the experience already is to define and be clear of what the problem that you will be solving. Okay, if you don't like things, if you don't want things, then that is where you need to start. And borrowing, when you're able to identify this and go through the journey, then it's easier for you to borrow ideas, to borrow solutions, to borrow strategies, to borrow even from people, their thoughts, knowledge, and wisdom, so that you can utilize this to solve same problem. So you would say, Coach, I can't remember anyone that has. I think that my problem is, unique. When I say unique, it's something new for me. Believe me, during the dawn of time, your problem has already been solved by other people. It can be a little bit different because of some complexities. Of course, if you want to simplify things, then life coaching would help you out simplify things so that you can think better, you can act better, the more that you're able to do that, it helps you out on making the best decision that you have. Now, when you are going to identify or be clear of what you need to solve, you need to ask yourself, what is it that you want to as a result? And influences are major influences on the way that we see things and the way that our thoughts and ideas are created depends on the number of people that you are associating with. So what I'm going to share with you, and this is a toolkit that I've been using, and it's something that's powerful that I think would benefit you when you're choosing people in your space, especially the one that you will choose as your excuse me, as your champions. Because when you're choosing the champions, they need to be someone who's positive and need to be someone who will be able to help you out in your journey. Now, choosing inputs is a toolkit which you can focus on people and identify who are the people that you allow in your space. And, take a look at the number of years that you've gone through and who are the people that you like to that you like to want to get their traits, right? Or which are the people that you dislike, that you don't want as far as your trait is concerned. So identifying that clarifies which goals or options that you would want to take. And if you take a look at these people, do you want these people to be in your space, right? Do you want these people to um, influence the way that you think, the way that you feel, because people influences other people, right? That's just the norm of it. And when you're able to identify, just take a look at 5 people that you are in the space that you're constantly around it. How are these people influencing you? Because you're standing in this giant. It can be that these people are not literally, you don't have a direct conversation with this person, or maybe you just are consuming some of their content. Still, they are again, you know, uh, also influencing the way that you think and the way that you are uh, making decisions in your life. So if you're going to choose inputs of the people that you want, then it's best for you to spend more time on what is it that you are solving. So that is first, solve that problem. And when you identify that, immediately the people that you are choosing, the people that are influencing you, or the people that have gone through the same journey as yours, is you will immediately borrow their ideas and solution and options and circumstances, or maybe you want to book a session with them or a time with them to get their brilliance, then you can implement that on solving your problem. So that is the gist of it. And I've realized how simple it is for you to be able to identify who are the people that you can take advantage of. When I say take advantage of their knowledge and experiences and implement that in solving your problem. Because wisdom, again, these people have gone through a journey already that has solved specific problems which you don't need to figure out on your own. You have someone already that is there that is going to be your mold, that you can borrow certain learnings that they have and implement in yourself. Of course, you can utilize the 10,000 experiment rule and identify which works, which doesn't work. Then you continue on in day one mental model in which you would, if things are not working today, tomorrow is just another day one, which refreshes everything. It's like a reset button that you can start doing. And it's something that could really allow you to transform the way that you live your life. And if you are going through some challenges right now and you feel that things are not working, maybe you're in a situation right now in your work where you feel that there's a problem that you have and you can't seem to figure out what's the best path for you. I offer support. I support individuals who are going through life transitions, specific in the areas of their health, wealth, and relationship. Maybe you're constantly having challenge with your health already because you're working long hours, right? Or maybe you're unable to sleep. Maybe you're sleeping, but you're still you're not energized after you sleep because you're thinking about a lot of different things, right? And you want to be able to learn coping mechanisms or coping strategies for you to work on this and eventually solve the problem that you have. I help individuals gain knowledge and skills for them to empower them to make better decisions through the platform of life coaching. And I do this by helping them see things from a different perspective. So if you want to have a better perspective of your life, a better perspective of your dreams, the demands that you are experiencing right now, the distractions that's causing you, draining your energy, the desires of your heart, and the destiny that you want to create for your life, I focus on helping you really pay attention towards the things that you can control and find support on the things that you cannot control. And if there's something that you need help with, I invite you to message us here at Life Coach Philippines. And if you are a life coach and you want to know more about how you can utilize this toolkit for your clients, feel free to message us here or message your community manager for support. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me. If you want to learn more about how you can gain wisdom from the champions, just feel free to watch the episode of Master Coach A from last month, which Borrowing Brilliance. You can get more bits and pieces in there that can help you out in your journey. And you can be able, I'm sure that it will help you out in solving complex problems and simplifying it to an actionable and solution based, path. All right. So thank you very much. I invite you to join us in person for our face-to-face community events at DCAP Copy Republic. Later, that's going to be at 9 p.m. We're going to have open mic with Coach Orville and Master E. So if you just want to spend time and just chill and express yourself, feel free to join us later at 9 p.m. Hello, Coach Shinard. Thank you for joining. And of course, we have other community events, Purposeful Sunday, Parenting Mondays, Kapihan Nights on a Tuesday, Habits on Wednesday, and Prayer Night uh, on a Thursday. And if you want to know more about what you can, the classes and services that we're offering, you can message Master Coach A at connect at mastercoacha.com. And if you've learned something, just share your hashtag insights from in your timeline. Just type in their hashtag Pack My Bag Moment. Tag us here at Life Coach Philippines so that we can engage with you in your social media content. Maraming salamat for joining us. We look forward again seeing you tomorrow for another episode of Life Coach Corner. Remember, help is available, and if you're looking for a safe place, feel free to visit us at DCAP Cup Republic. We're open from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. We're closed on a Sunday, but we're open today. It's Saturday night. We're up all night from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. Let's have a conversation and let us help you out in your journey rather than going on a journey alone. All right? Maraming salamat for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow for another episode of Life Coach Corner. And that's going to be with Coach Lynn as she talks about how the scaffolding unleash our hidden potential. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.